Yeah, I'm just messing around. I wanted to try doing something new, so I'm doing something new. There are a couple things that I wanted to say in this video. One thing I'll talk about is the other channel that's not really active called Zib Anything. Yeah, that channel is probably where I'm going to upload this. The reason why I have that channel, oh my gosh, it's hard to talk and draw at the same time. The reason why I have that channel is so I can upload stuff like this, stuff that's kind of different and not structured so heavily as my other channel. So that way I might be able to upload more frequently with formats like this if this is something that you're interested in, which maybe you're not. I don't know. Maybe it's really boring. Maybe this video is gonna suck. I don't know. But I do want to be able to try some new stuff. Hi, by the way. So the way I edit my videos, typically it's comes in 3 stages. Level 1. Okay, there's 3 levels, right? So level 1 is typically me organizing my files. So I'll organize media, and what that means, it's all my video files, my audio files, and I'll put it in a folder. I'll have a folder, and in the folder, let's color this folder, make it yellow. That's too yellow. Let's make it like a foldery color. I don't know how you, this color, you know what I'm talking about. That's a folder right there. Boom, that's a folder. Anyway, oh my gosh, I don't know if I should upload this. Okay, let's get down to business, shall we? You know what, let's get this folder out of here. It's taking up too much room. Okay, so I'll organize my media, right? And that E is way too close to the media. Okay, looking good. I'll organize my media. So I like to have folders. I have a pre-made folder. That's the clickbait one. So I'll go right here, and I have a new video project zip that I made. I'll extract it here, and then what will happen is you go here, and then I have organized all of this. So this is where all my Adobe stuff goes. So all my Premiere files and all my like Photoshop stuff. I don't really use Photoshop too much, but if I do, or any Illustrator files, all the Adobe stuff goes here. And then my assets, this is where I put, like, if I'm gonna use a bumper, which I haven't, I don't think I'll ever use them, but I do have bumpers just in case I want to use them. Ender, I just call it Ender. This is the picture that you see at the end of all my videos. I have to update this, actually. I'll probably update this later today. So I have that there, and all my illustrations. So I'll just show you an example here. I put the microphone way too close to my mouse, so now I can't move my mouse. Okay, there we go. Let's go. For example, right? This is the clickbait folder, and so my assets, right? I'll put all my illustrations here. Some are old illustrations that I reuse, and I have that in another folder that has all my, stock illustrations like these. I might update these too, and the question mark I reuse. But this one actually didn't have as many drawings as I thought, or illustrations. You should see the normal storytime videos. I'll show you a storytime folder. Those videos take up so much time because of how many illustrations are on there. Watch. Oh wait, this is the July folder. Let's go to June. Okay, I'll show you the latest one. Killer car, right? Go to my assets, illustrations. Okay, dude, there's so many. Some actually take a lot. I've been getting better at reducing the amount of illustration. I mean, it sounds bad that I want to reduce the amount of illustrations. But what often happens is that I'll reuse an illustration but then modify it. And like this one, right? It's the same illustration, but I just modify it each time. And when I edit, it just makes things a lot easier, because when you put a file like this, and it's a picture, if you put it in Adobe Premiere, you have to tell it where you want it to go, and it gives you you can adjust the position, right? And if I'm going to kind of animate it, if you want to call it that, like if I want to go from this picture to this picture, I don't want to have to kind of place it in the same position, you know, manually. So then if it's the same exact picture just modified, then it just makes it simpler. I can just copy and paste the position over and over again, and it just makes life a lot easier, because this is where I spend most of my time, is making drawings. Watch, I'll go to another one, right? The college one had a lot. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. That's illustrations. No, it's about the same. How many files is this? Okay, like 168, right? Now, that's a lot of pictures. And I'll tell you why. Well, first, let me show you. I'll draw one right now. Okay, I'll draw I'll draw a doodle. I'll draw a Zib. I'll call him a Zib. I've never named him before. I mean, he's supposed to be me, right? But I never really named him because he's me. He's like a doodle me, cartoon me. I'll call him a Zib. How about that? Nope. I'll just make an easy one when he's happy. Hey. Okay. Nope. Okay. Give him. He is okay. We'll make him just stand up still. Oh, wait. Do the legs first. Now, how long did that take me? Like a minute or something? Or, yeah, maybe a minute, right? Let's say this takes me 60 seconds. Well, if I have 168 of them, right? 168 times 60. What is that? Oh gosh, okay. No, I'm not gonna use a calculator, alright? I'm gonna do this manually because I'm a man. Oh my gosh. 36, 40, carry the blah blah blah. 10, okay. Alright. That's how many seconds. I'm gonna use a calculator. I did that right. Hold on. 68 times, and I'm using, I know you can use the keyboard, I'm using my mouse because I threw my keyboard away so I can make room for the microphone. Yeah, I'm right. And then divide that by 60. What am I doing? Of course it's why did I do that? Of course it's 68. Why would I divide it by 60? 168 minutes. I'm so dumb. What? Sorry, it's 7 in the morning. I haven't slept yet. Okay. Yeah, then 168 minutes times, oh gosh, 168, oh my, whatever, divided by, yeah, that's 60, yeah, it's like, I don't know if I should include this segment. I messed up the okay. This is a new cut, by the way. Okay, why did I even do that? I don't know. It's 168 times, it's a minute each drawing. Why did I have to do the math? So it's 168 minutes, right? And divided by 60, that's 2.8 hours. Well, 2.8 of an hour is times 60, that's 48 minutes, right? So it's like 3 hours. So that is 3 hours. Okay. 3 hours of doing this. Okay. But no, that's not how it works. Because sometimes I'll draw something like a dog. Let's say I could draw a dog. I should practice drawing dogs. Maybe I'll do that. I'll practice drawing dogs today. Oh, see, I can't do the head. I can't make the head round because the dog looks funny when I do it. I'll make him a chubby dog. He kind of looks like a pig now. If I do this. Oh, I just give him one of these. Yeah, he looks like... Okay, cool. I actually was practicing drawing dogs earlier, so it would have been hilarious. You should have seen the first dogs that... I'm not going to show you the first dogs that I drew. They look so bad. Okay, here we go. No, that's a human foot. He's got one of these. Okay, draw a dog, right? Now, TJ, why did you bring this up? Well, it took me probably 50 of these guys. I had to draw 50 dogs before I got this one that I don't really like. And if I draw something new, if I want to make a new drawing, right? If each new drawing takes me at least 50 tries to get one right, you can see why that's a problem. If each one takes a minute, that might be an exaggeration, I guess, because some I'll get right away, some not, but the fact of the matter is, each time I have to draw something, it's a minute, and if I mess up, it's not 60 seconds. You know how many of these guys I drew? Okay, if each video is half of Zibs, like I'm pretty good at these now. Like watch my couple first videos, okay? I sucked at drawing Zibs, but now I could draw. I'm pretty good at drawing them, I think. I don't know how to draw, but if you do something long enough, you start to get good at it. So I'm good at drawing these guys. I can see. I'm not even trying anymore. I'll just do it real quick. I'll make him. He's angry because his video sucks. He's angry. Watch. That's happy. Hey. I'm actually trying to be fast. He's gonna shake his fist at you. No, that's not a shake fist. He's gonna go, you TJ, you and your crappy videos, what are you doing? Oh no, that's like a beckon. Whatever. I'm still trying to be fast. You darn. You wanna fight, kid? Let's fight. Okay. I think I'm good at drawing these. I'm quick at drawing these. I've done these so many times that now it only takes me a minute. If I have to draw a car, Jesus, man, it takes me forever, okay? If I want to make a good car, this is like a crappy. Do one of these. Do one of these. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't want to draw any more cars. But you get the point. Oh gosh, no. Okay, anyway. So you get the point. It takes me about 3 hours to do just the drawing phase. So let's go back to where we were. Level 1. Oh my gosh, my nose. Hold on. And then here is the T2. So I use 2 cameras for the studio. This will be the tight shot, so you can see here. And then obviously the other one is the wide shot. Should be all the wide shots will be put here, and you can see how the footage looks like before it's graded. Anyway, so organize the folder, place the media in project. So I'll make a new project. I will choose the settings of the project. I already have pre-made everything. I'll drag and drop all the media in the project, and I'll sync everything. I'll sync the media. And then I will start trimming the fat, is what I like to call it. I'm sure there's a real technical term for that. And I'll make it pH fat, because yeah, I'll trim the fat. No. Trim the fat. Okay. So what that means is all the mess ups, so all the screw ups, and then sometimes I do multiple takes of something and I'll take the best takes. So that means watching all the footage. I'll watch everything. So this is when I really hate myself. I'm running out of, oh gosh, okay. I ran out of room. Yeah, I'll trim the fat and then I will watch everything. So this is where I really hate myself, because if I did a crappy job, I had a bad day and I'm just messing up left and right, or you know, I have a lot of gaps where I'm thinking about what to say, or I'm reading my notes. I've had a lot of that. What can be usually, okay, if I tell a story, maybe it takes me 30 minutes to tell the full story, and then I edit it down to 6 minutes or something, or 10 minutes. So if I have a lot of gaps, then sometimes I'm watching a 2-hour thing just to get 7 minutes of good stuff. So if I have to watch all the footage and I'm having a tough time getting the words out, it's really frustrating. So yeah, I'll watch everything. I will select all the good stuff. What else do I do in level 1? Oh yeah, I kind of get a timeline going. So what that means, why is this? So what that means is sometimes I will rearrange things. If I'm telling a story and then I forget a detail, or I notice that it would be better if I said something first to preface another idea, then I will rearrange it. It doesn't happen often, but sometimes it will happen and I'll have to rearrange things. And that's pretty much it for level 1. So I would say level 1 is actually really short. It seems like a lot of stuff, but it's really not. This takes me about maybe an hour, which is, that's simple, man. That's easy. That's the easy stuff. Level 2 is, oh man, this is like the most unfun part of editing. Let me make sure I have enough room here. I'll start at the top. There we go. Attaboy. Level 2. My favorite. This is the crappy part. I mean, it's not crappy. I enjoy editing. It's just, this is the most frustrating part. So the best way I like to put level 2 is, so make the video as short as possible while retaining the same ideas. When I'm telling a story, maybe I'll be telling some minor details that may come up when I'm remembering the story, and I'll say it because it might be funny or whatever, but sometimes they're not important to the whole story, and sometimes it can, if I keep all those details in, what can be a 7-minute video can be a 20-minute video. So I try and keep the funniest stuff, or the things that are most relevant to the story. And this gets really frustrating because, and I'll tell you why. And by the way, this is level 2. That's okay. And guess how long this takes? Oh yeah, this takes around 7 to 12 hours, depending on the length of the video or the variance. This depends on how much I mess up or on my day, I guess. This depends on my day, the kind of day I'm having when I'm recording. Sometimes when I'm recording, you know, I'm not feeling it, and it takes me a long time to remember the story, or my notes were kind of bad. I basically, sometimes when I tell a story, I take lots of notes because there's a lot of things that I want to remember, and sometimes I don't take as many notes, and because I remember the story, it's a recent story. But sometimes I'll forget details that I thought were funny, and it takes me a while to remember them. And while I'm driving, I'm not gonna stop recording on the GoPro for that, because I just get scared when I stop recording, because if I restart a recording and I didn't press it all the way, or it's happened before where I try and start a new recording and I start talking and something's messed up, my audio is messed up or whatever. It happens a lot. So level 2, this is very real. I have to make a lot of decisions. I have to decide what is important, what do I keep in, what do I remove, and then I usually take a break. So I'll do like 2 or 3 hours of, you know, trimming everything down. I'll take a break, I'll come back to it, and I'll realize, oh, I should have left this thing in, or I changed my mind here. You know, I chopped the audio really poorly. Oh yeah, that's another thing. When I'm trimming the video, I have to keep in mind what it sounds like. So sometimes I trim as much of the video as possible. So if I have a gap where I say or you might notice that I like to use the phrase, you know, more like you know. I'll use that phrase a lot, and I cut some of them out, but sometimes I have to leave stuff in because I don't put gaps in between the you knows, and if I cut it too close to the other sentence, then it sounds funny, and it's I don't know the technical term, but it doesn't sound right. So I do some audio editing at this level 2, I guess. So level 2, I also do some audio treatment. Treat audio. You know what? I'm not gonna write this stuff anymore. I changed my mind. I'm just gonna draw. How about that? Also, okay, I also forgot in level 1, I apply all the presets on there. So I have some preset color grading that I do. So color grading is basically, let's make him sad. He's sad because he's about to do some level 2 editing. Oh, the video's due Friday and I'm barely on level 2 of him. Well, I'm really sad. That's a long zib. Basically in level 2, in level 1 I'll do presets, and color grading is basically applying, you know, more saturation here or whatever. It basically, I record everything on a certain profile or color, and then it's like a filter. Basically it's a filter that I made for all my videos. I'll do that, and then I do the same thing for my audio. So for my audio I'll use a filter, it's called a parametric equalizer, and it cleans up the audio, makes it sound a little bit better. So I'll do that. Okay, anyway, back to level 2. Level 2, I will do some audio tricks so I can get the each word as close as possible to each other without making it sound funny. Sometimes if you trim the sentences too close together, you'll hear a popping noise or it just sounds funny. So I'll do some some audio tricks. I'll fade in, fade out, or all that stuff. Sometimes to get two words next to each other, it takes me a long time, maybe like 5 minutes just to figure out how to do that. So yeah, that's in level 2. It's the most frustrating part because, I'm trying to make the video as short as possible and I have to make a lot of decisions, and sometimes it's just not gonna work out. Sometimes I want to cut a sentence up into 5 pieces, but it just sounds really funny if I do that, which means a video can be 15 seconds longer because of this one sentence that I want to trim, but I can't. And you might be thinking, oh, TJ, that's just 15 minutes or 15 seconds. Yeah, if that happens 3 times, that's 45 seconds. That's another minute on the video. And I don't know if you know this, you probably know this, but long videos aren't as attractive to click on as shorter videos. Yeah, I know. I've been there. That's why I try to make the videos short. It's not your fault, it's my fault. You're making Zib sad. He's sad that his video is 10 minutes long. He could have made it 9:59. It would have been better to click a 9:59 video. He'll be holding a fan. I guess this is like a Japanese fan or something. I don't know. One of those paper fans. He's fanning himself. Yeah, and then I'll sit on it. If I take a break, I'll eat or something, or go for a walk. I'll come back to it, watch it, and basically what I'm watching is what the video looks like without any music or any drawings. I think, okay, this makes sense. This doesn't make sense. And then once think it's okay, and I've taken a break, looked back at it, think it's good, I'll go on to level 3. And this is the fun part. I love level 3. Level 3 is exciting. This is when the video comes together. Level 3 is where I wasn't gonna do this anymore, huh? Anyway, I'll draw. Level 3 is where I do all the drawings. Illustrations. I'll call them illustrations because it's not just drawings. I'll do all the cursive stuff. I like the cursive. I don't know if you guys do. Let me know what you think about the cursive. No, yes. Just go back to, because I used to do this stuff. The caps, the print. Let's see. I'll use a chisel tip. And go like sup. Put a red background because that's, if you haven't noticed, that's what I like to do. Do sup. But lately I've been using the cursive because I think it looks nice. Like sup. Something like that. Sup. Put a red background. Yeah. I don't know. What do you think? I like the cursive. I like that. Anyway, okay, back to level 3. So yeah, I'll do all the illustrations, which takes, like I said, 3 hours, but it's not always 3 hours. Oh yeah, I didn't even mention that. So it takes me 3 hours just to draw them, and I animate them. I mean, if you could call it that. I don't know what to call it. It's not necessarily animation. I make them move. I guess that's animation, right? And yeah, that takes a long time. Sometimes if I want, this, oh yeah, here, I'll show you something. So he goes from TJ's default pose number 1, who is like, oh, is the face. Oh. I'm just making it fast. Okay, he goes from to he's no longer. Oh my gosh. This is why I need a smart stylus. There you go. I have a dumb stylus. I use a Jot Pro. It's alright. It's not too pro. I really don't know that he's excited not to know. Sometimes I do this. I make a new arm. Or something. Yeah, obviously I clean it up, but... And that way I can retain the same position and then it's easy when I edit. But yeah, I have to edit them in. So if I have, 168 pictures, imagine placing each picture on the timeline, trimming them, animating them. So yeah, that takes, okay, so level 3, right? That's just that part. And then I'll also, have you noticed that sorry, going on a tangent. Have you noticed that I also, the way I draw is always from facing this side? Because I feel more comfortable drawing on this side, and then if I ever have to turn him around, I just flip him. I draw him this way and then I flip him in the program. I know, it's bad. Yeah, look, he's disappointed in me. I let him down. Don't be like that, man. You should learn. Oh my gosh, I'm drawing too fast. He looks really sloppy. Anyway, level 3, blah blah blah. What was I talking about? My goodness. Should I upload this? What the heck was it? Maybe I should write it down. Okay, yeah. Once I figured out if this is like the final thing, if I like all the drawings, I'll go back and sometimes, depending on how much time I have until Friday, I'll go back and I'll look, hey, there's a gap here that I'd like to fill with a drawing or something, or because the process is I watch the video and then I don't plan any of the drawings. I plan what I say sometimes, but I don't plan the drawings or illustrations or whatever you want to call them. So I have to watch it and then I have to imagine, what would be funny or what would help me illustrate this story, and then I'll draw it right there. Basically the process is I watch it, I'll go watch something here, and okay, yeah, I watched, okay, cool, there's that, I watched that, pause the video, I'll go here, I say, okay, how do I draw consequence? Okay, like punishment. Okay, punishment. How do you draw a punishment? Okay, I'm gonna draw Zib being punished. Okay, how does he be punished? He's gonna get whipped. Okay. Oh, come on, man. I don't want to get whipped. Oh, too bad, dude. You're getting whipped. Okay. No. Yeah, he's gonna get whipped. No. Please, don't whip me. Too bad, son. He's gonna get... This is a really bad whip. Oh my gosh. This is a terrible whip. Whatever, you get it. He's getting whipped. I don't know. Okay. Oh, that was a really sad drawing. I'm sorry. We'll delete that. Yeah, we'll delete that. I don't want anyone to see that. Except you guys saw that, so I guess that doesn't matter. Anyway, okay. So you get the point. And then I'll do that. Go back and check if there's anything that... Because sometimes I can't animate everything or illustrate everything. I'm not talented enough, or I'm not creative enough to think of anything on the spot, so I'll just move on. I'll come back, watch it, and then I'll think, okay, I could do this. Oh, that's funny, I'll do that. I'll write this. Hi. That'll be funny if I write hi right on this frame, and then I'll do that. And then once I do all of that, animate it, watch it, fill all the gaps, and then I'll add the music. So the music is a whole separate thing. This is a really fun part too, because basically all the hard stuff's done, all the time-consuming stuff is done. That is not how you do music, dude. What are you doing? Okay, anyway, I will This is the fun part because all the hard stuff is done. All the time-consuming stuff is done. I'll drag the music onto the timeline, and then if there's something funny, I'll do a cut or something. And then that's pretty much it. I'll finish up the video by adding the ender or whatever you want to call it. You know, last week's video. I'll throw that. I'll choose a clip from last week's video, and then I'll render it. Level 3 takes, I can't even make a 3. All the illustrations, all the editing it down, animating it, adding the music, adding the ending title, watching it again, and all that stuff, that probably takes around 10 to 15 hours. Because if you count, it takes at least 3 hours to do 168 illustrations. And I've done the count before, where I was wondering how many items I have. It ranges between 150 to 250 illustrations. So there's a variance in the amount of hours it takes, but then you account for all the screw ups, all the animating it, and then troubleshooting that I have to do. Oh, I don't know how to animate it this way, or you know, all the supplementary drawings, all the changing my mind. Oh, I don't like that drawing, I'll use another one. And then animating it, the music, additional editing. If I'm going through it and I realize there's a part that doesn't need to be put in, or a part that needs to be used, and then all that stuff. The count for all that, it usually takes more than 10. It's usually more than 10 hours. And it's the most fun part. This part's fun. I like this part. Oh my goodness. Whatever, he's gonna give crazy eyes. Ooh. Okay. But yeah, that takes about I'd say on average 12 hours. So a lot of times what I'll do is what am I talking about? It takes more than 15 hours sometimes. Sometimes it takes 20. Because I'll do 10 hours and then I'll sleep, I'll come back and do another 10, which is what actually happened last video. So yeah, and it's like, whoa my gosh, 20 hours? It actually goes by really fast because this is the most fun part. I like this part. And a lot of it is me trying to make up my mind of what drawing I want to use, because there's a couple ideas and I'm like, nah, I'll use this one instead. Or how do you draw a tractor? And I gotta look it up on Google, and then while I'm Googling stuff, I see a certain tractor that's really cool, and now I'm an expert on tractors. And oh, where did the time go? It's not too much of that. It really isn't too much of me getting sidetracked, because this is the most fun part. I get really giddy when I get to this stage, and I'll sometimes have to look up what something looks like so I can make a crappy version of it. But yeah, sometimes it's 20. It's like 10 to 20 hours, depending on the video. If it's story time, definitely 20 for sure. If it's a story time, if it's something that like an off topic or a real talk, probably like in the middle, like 12. So anyway, it's one of those phases. He is not impressed. Make him cross his arms. I don't really know how to do the arms crossed thing. I don't know how to do that. I mean, I know I did it a couple times, and it took me a long time to do the whole arms crossed. I don't know, I do it, I don't know if it's being lazy. This is how I draw, because I don't really know how to draw. I'll put an object in first, and then I'll erase the parts that I don't want. Let's see, I'll go like, how's it supposed to be? A loop under, and how do I want to do this? How do you even, I think it's like this, right? And then he goes across like that. I see, okay. Then he goes like that. Ah, that's right. Delete this. This is how I draw. Super lazy. I don't know how to do that part just thinking about it. I don't want to think about what I draw. I just go for it. And if there's a part that I don't know how to do, then I do the parts that I do know what to do, and then erase what I don't. Does that make any sense? Like, for example, if I draw, yeah, I'll give you an example. So let's say I want to draw the whole pondering face. Here's a good example. Like, I wonder what I'm gonna do today. It takes me a while to get the noses and the eyes right, too. We'll go, I'll do one of these. I wonder what I'm gonna blah blah blah, or whatever, right? So this part is basically automatic. I know how to do that. Here's the part that's not automatic. Drawing the finger through the face thing. Watch, because I need to make his hand go here, right? But that looked inappropriate. But what I'll do is I'll erase a part that I don't think I need, like that or something. Like, okay, the hand will go there. Go, what do I do? Or, you know what I mean? Sometimes I'll draw it backwards. It's easier. But like, like that. What do I do today? Anyway, you get the point. A lot of times I'll erase stuff. I'll start with what I know and then just erase my way to victory. Anyway, and sometimes I have to think too. I'm not sure if that's correct. Is that right? If I'm facing the left, wait, that's his pinky, I think, right? The left, yeah, that's his pinky. That's the wrong side. See, I have to think about this stuff. I probably did this wrong a bunch of times. It has to go like this. Well, that looks stupid. But you know what I mean. That doesn't look right either. Anyway. Oh, look at him. He's mad. He's not impressed. I don't like that. I know. I'll practice drawing other people. And there's no way I'm uploading this either. There's no way. I have to plan out the next one. Or maybe I will upload this, and who the heck is gonna watch this though? No one. I'm sad. I'll practice doing, I like the arms crossed. I'll practice doing that. So that way it doesn't take me 12 hours to do. Go under here. Okay. See, here we go. This is when erasing comes in handy. You just kind of, I don't know. Don't learn to draw from me, okay? You will learn all the incorrect. That's actually wrong. I noticed that. This hits to be tucked into the other arm. Oh wait, I know how to fix that. Yeah, you just go like this. Watch. Go like that. And then I have to, yeah, and then you just erase it. See? This is why erasing is the best. Just go here and you just kind of do one of these guys. Yeah. That's stupid looking. That makes, wait. Wait a minute. That's wrong. Wait. How do you... Is this right? This looks wrong for some reason. I think it's because of this. That is so wrong. How do I... So go like this, and then... Yeah, just remove this, right? Yeah. That's how you do it. That's correct. Now that's right. It just looks stupid because I didn't... Oh my gosh. Okay, let's try it here. Yeah. There we go. Okay.